scene, a spectacle, a cavalcade of dancing lights trying to hype this crowd into a frenzy, and it's working because they know what a huge matchup is in store. Welcome, everyone, to the home of the Fighting Irish, South Bend, Indiana, beneath the Golden Dome and Notre Dame Stadium. As we'll see a squad from the ACC, the North Carolina Tar Heels, taking on the runner-up from last year's national championship, the Notre Dame Fighting Irish. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Reese Davis, David Pollock, and Jesse Palmer with me. Guys, it's time to get it going. Tar Heels will kick it away to start. From inside his own 10, he'll try to help out their field position. He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, that they get him on the ground at the 20. So Notre Dame's offense will go on the attack first. We'll keep a close eye on the play calling and just how diligent they are in getting the tight end involved, Jesse. It just didn't work last week.
Yeah, there's no question that this coaching staff, they know the offense basically goes as their big tight end goes. And that's why they lost their last game out. They didn't get him the ball in. And that was a huge problem. So, David, big priority, number one for this offense in this one, get him as many touches, as many ways as you can.
Yeah, feed the big fella, the big target, the chain mover, the red zone area, but just, you don't have to be as accurate. I think that's the thing that's nice. When you're throwing to a big tight end over the middle of the field, like, he'll catch it and still get hit. It's not that big of a deal, so we got to use the big fella.
They'll try to move the chains on 3rd and short from the 25. Caught in the backfield, it's locked. And with that effort, they pick up a fresh set of downs. They have it at the 34-yard line. Notre Dame coming to the line with another first down. Wants to throw on first down. Here's a heat. Pass rush, gets there, gets home, gets him down at the 23. Notre Dame has made this second down play much more difficult after going backwards. They'll send the back in motion. Out of the shotgun, they go to the ground. That is a big win for this defense, as they were right there as soon as he got the ball. Notre Dame comes to the line needing a chunk play on 3rd down. From the gun, wants to pass. He's looking deep. Oh, he dropped it, and what a missed opportunity early in this football game. The Irish send out the punt unit. They'll boot it away for the first time tonight. He'll settle for some pretty good field position and make the fair catch at around the 35. The Tar Heels offense will try to get something started with their first possession. And they're going to have to contend with a secondary that is one of the best in the nation, Jesse.
And they're a complete secondary, too. When you watch them on film, they're very good defending the pass and coverage, and they can play man and zone. But I like them, David, because they're not afraid to put their face in the fan. Everybody
picked off, and the opening drive is stuck with an interception.
Man, I love night games because you have all day to get excited, get jacked up. And you could tell, QB might have been a little too excited. Forcing the ball into coverage on the first pass attempt, creating the interception. Now this defense has set this offense up in a great position to get some early momentum.
Didn't get much done on that first play of the drive. It's 2nd and 11. Back to pass. And the pass is incomplete thanks to a big hit. Guys, let's talk for a minute about Notre Dame. They got a huge boost in their defensive front in recruiting last week. 5-star backer, verbal commitment, some future help in the form of this guy, David.
Oh, baller. And these are the guys that they play running back and all over the field in high school because they're so big and strong and athletic. And it's a guy that you count on. They can come in right now and play day one with that size-speed combination.
Man, you hate that if you're on defense. 3rd and long, you've got everybody covered downfield, and you let the running back pick it up on a check down throw. You've got to be way better tackling in that situation. That is a blown opportunity for this defense.
They stop him almost immediately. Short gain there, and still a little ground covered to pick up the first. From the gun, the running back looking for room. They're there to stop him at the 21 after a pickup of 2. The Irish trying to keep this drive moving on 3rd and short. And the incomplete pass will bring up...
Yeah, and I think 3rd and short is the perfect time to run RPOs because I can give the football or make the read, but I got to make sure in these situations I'm accurate with the football either way. Wasn't accurate with the football, now you got a 4th down situation.
Will not get there. A 4th down stop. Back to throw, it's Baker. Makes the catch. That's the kind of play that can really get you going as they get it out to the 36. Last completion got them a 1st down. Let's see what they do now. Looking to throw on 1st down. That pressure got to him, and he just had to chuck it out of bounds. Plenty of work to do here on 2nd and long. The gun, the running back has it. He's stopped for no gain again. Back-to-back runs, and they have nothing to show for it except facing a 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Got his man. Finally forced out of bounds, maybe a step shy of midfield. They'll mark it at the 49. The Tar Heels are on the move. Looking to throw on 1st down. Fires to the big fella.
Nice quick throw there. And it's so important for quarterbacks to be able to find a rhythm and to be comfortable and confident. You want to just get the ball out quickly, make it an accurate and easy throw. And you can tell that these 2 guys, they rep that play in practice all the time, and it's now showing up here on game day.
Got his man. Oh, he's got some space. Touchdown, Tar Heels. Nice catch and good work afterwards to get it into the end zone.
It's so nice to have these big playmaking tight ends that are basically oversized receivers. Make a play down the field to him, huge catch radius, makes the play, and then I love the run after the catch. These guys can do this nowadays. He does the rest of the work and gets into the end zone.
Stadium buzzing, kickoff team on the field, and we are ready to get this thing started. And the ball will make it into the end zone. No return on that one for a touchback. First play of the period, 1st down here. They'll run the RPO and fire to the right. And he'll step out of bounds after a very productive play. And now on 2nd down for this offense. Looking for a crease to the left. He breaks a tackle. They finally get him stopped, and this veteran junior running back comes up with a nice play. They'll snap this one from the 42. It's 1st and 10. Use the play fake, now to throw. Unloads to the wideout. How about getting the foot down on that throw for the big completion? Not the most productive pass in this offense so far, but finally starting to get it in gear. 1st and 10. Off the play fake. He'll take a shot. Throw into the end zone, and it's picked off. And they capitalize not only on the pick, but on the great return to improve this field position. A lot of field in front of them as they open this possession from their own 20. The give on the inside. Got enough for the first down and wants more. He moves the chains, and they'll mark the ball at the 33. 1st and 10 for the offense. Motion from the wide receiver. Caught behind the line. It's Johnson. Nice gain on that play, but leaves it a little short of the first down. Guys, let's talk a little bit about North Carolina. Every team needs those big dudes up front, and man, they got a mauler from the high school recruiting ranks. Big 4-star D lineman. David, what's his adjustment going to be like?
Well, you see the excitement from the fan base and the reaction. It's all over the place, and you understand why. Because just being able to have that size at that position, play the defensive line, is so important for these college teams. He'll fit right in.
One of the nice things about RPOs is that it's a slow developing mesh between the QB and running back, and that allows these receivers time to get vertically downfield.
Turning it on! Smashes through the tackle. And he's brought down after a nice gain.
Everything seems to be working for this offense right now, and if they keep this up, this could get ugly by the 4th quarter.
Gonna run it. It's gone. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. Plenty of distance between them and the sticks here on 2nd down. Just feeds the running back. And he's stuffed by that big defensive tackle up front. Let's take a minute and talk about North Carolina. I'm sure you guys saw this. One of the top running backs in the country, 5-star guy, gave a verbal commitment last week. What's the expectation for him as soon as he hits campus?
I mean, you don't get 5 stars very often. And you get 5 stars for a reason, because you are a dude. He is a man-child. They want to get him in the door now. They wish they could already have him signed, but the excitement is going to really build for this young man.
It is perfect. And that lead grows even bigger. They'll kick it away after putting up a field goal on that last drive. On the run from inside his own 5. Couldn't find a way to create that broken field as he stopped at the 25. They've got a little time here to put together a productive drive late in the half. Here's the handoff. Got enough for the first. All down, but he has enough to move the chains. The Irish, after ripping off a huge chunk on the ground, will try to keep Big Mo rolling. They'll ride the hot hand. Continuing to churn and move it forward, and they're closing in on midfield. It's down at the 48. The hurry up now, 2nd down, clock ticking. Pulls and fires it complete to the right. And he gets it out past the sticks, and Notre Dame will have a first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Wants to go up top on 1st down. Unleashes it. And the physical play there forces the incompletion on 1st down. High the chains now on 2nd and long. To the ground with the back. A 6-yard pickup that leaves them with 3rd and 4. Notre Dame lines up quickly. The play action fake. Pressure is effective from the defense. They knock him down just behind the midfield stripe at the 48. The defense going to stop the clock with a timeout. They want to make sure they have everybody on the same page. So the offense is going to go for it on 4th down. He'll try to throw and pick up the first down. Dances away. More than enough time in the pocket, and he fires left. The receiver was doubled, and they picked it off. No room to return, but no problem after making a play like that, and they'll have it at the 25. To the air, it's Baker. Quick throw, but he's not going anywhere. The defense was all over it. There's a timeout on the field. Tight game here late in the first half. Wants to fire on 2nd down. pressure was too much. They get him at the 15. The defense calls the timeout. Their second of the day as they try to get their act together. On 3rd and long, you'll have to turn it loose deep. Hit as he throws. Got him downfield. They bring him down, but not before he gets a first down at the 35. The offense calls timeout. It's the second one they've used this half. And the Tar Heels have it with a 1st and 10. Looking downfield on 1st down. Bought a little time, lets it go. Makes the grab. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage. The offense will quickly use a timeout. Timeout, North Carolina. So now it's 2nd and long. Looking to go up top, and time's running out in the half. Working that left side now. They knock him down, but he's got enough to get it across the line and pick up the 1st down. That's the end of the 2nd quarter. That means it's time to join Kevin in our halftime update.
All right, guys, looks like we've got a great one in South Bend going on. And yes, football is a game of inches, but man, is that really the case when you consider the length of some of these possessions. Look, I'm not an analytics guy, but I do know this. The team that sustains drives and just moves the sticks might be the team that comes out on top today.
On the move from inside his 5. He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, but they get him on the ground at the 20. They'll snap it from the 20 for the opening play of this drive. Those two not on the same page. It's incomplete.
And how nice is it to have the home crowd going absolutely bananas? Communication is harder. The snapping the football, everybody being on time. Man, this crowd really affecting the football game.
Snagged in the middle. It's Johnson. Gets it to the 46-yard line. 1st down for this offense.
The defense has got to be able to make a play at some point here in the 2nd half. You're down 2 possessions. You need to steal a possession badly. You need to have a takeaway. The coverage is going to have to be way tighter than on that last.
And the ball comes out. What a disastrous play. There he goes. Oh, the fumble on the defense got it. Touchdown, Notre Dame. The defense putting points on the board.
You practice these moments as a defense, but you never know when they're going to come to fruition. But how about it? The scoop, the ball's on the turf. They scoop it up. They take it to the house. The defense takes care of business and said, offense, we don't need you. We'll put points on the board.
And with the extra point, the lead is cut to 3. It's 10-7. Let's go to the studio now and check in with Kevin Connors. Kevin, what do you got?
Gentlemen, let's take a look at what's happening in this exciting college football game. Arizona is up big right now, and what's shaping up to be a blowout they'll remember in Tucson for some time. They're up by 21 over Army. We'll circle back if anything big happens you need to know about.
Thanks for the update on that one, Kevin. Let us know when it goes final. And there was nowhere to go, just stopped in his tracks in the backfield. He's got it again. He gets it all the way out to the 19-yard line. They pick up a 6.
Definitely been tough sledding for this guy, especially in the 1st half. They gave him the ball a bunch, but they just don't have a ton of yards on the ground to show for it at this point. That looked like a pretty good run, though. You just wonder maybe in the 2nd half, if they keep giving him the football, it may start paying some dividends.
Doesn't quite make it to the 1st down marker. He's a yard short. The Tar Heels will punt it away on 4th down. They'll have to boot it away for the first time tonight. Gets his first one of the day away. He might be a little stiff. They only used him twice in that loss a week ago. Coverage team gets the job done, and they'll mark him down at the 38-yard line. Here come the Irish back on offense. The sledding has been tough. Scores have been at a premium, Jesse, and every possession seems like it could switch the momentum of the game.
Yeah, Reese, for this offense, just feels like they just haven't been as physical. For this offensive coordinator, David, he's having to go deep into the playbook just to try to generate a first down.
Well, and the good thing is there's not a ton of game pressure because the other side's not scoring either. But if you can find that one thing, get that one positive play, and then maybe you get those juices going and something can start to build.
The Irish will need to move the sticks on 3rd and long to keep this drive going. From the gun, wants to pass. Catch in the middle, it's Fields. And it's a catch, but he's got enough for the first down. Notre Dame right back to the line.
Well, we know this guy is special, and because of that, his quarterback is looking to him on critical down and distances. There on that 3rd down, there was no question. It wouldn't have mattered if he was single covered, double covered, man zone. That's where he was going with it, and the big-time playmaker outside picks up the first.
He wants to throw it again. Quickly out on the screen to the wide receiver. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play. Notre Dame facing a 3rd and long, trying to keep this drive alive. They'll send the tight end in motion. On 3rd and long, he has to throw for it. Oh, they really could have used that catch there. Physical pass defense. It brings up a 4th down.
You can sense the frustration building on the field and on the sideline for this team because on paper, they're the better team. From a player standpoint, from a record standpoint, things just not going their way in this game, and someone's going to have to step up and make a play to turn this thing around.
He wants to change this route. On 4th down, they're taking to the air. Fires to the middle. Hauls it in easily enough for the first down. And they reacted well to the completion, but it was too late to keep them from getting the first down. To the air on 1st down. Incomplete. He had to get rid of it before he wanted to. The defense put the heat on. Working well behind the sticks on 2nd down. Wide receiver comes in motion. They'll try the run. And this one will be stopped for no gain.
Stopping the run is very high on every defensive coordinator's list. Making the team one-dimensional. Nice job stuffing the run on that play right there.
On 3rd down, he drops to throw. The short hands, it's blocked. Offenses gain momentum with 3rd down conversions like that. They've got it at the 25. Notre Dame ready to go with another first down. A shot toward the end zone. And swatted down by the defense to stop the scoring opportunity. What will they dial up on 2nd and a long way to go? Misfired on the last play. They'll go back to the air. Just flying through the air like a superhero to make the grab. It's 1st and 10 from the 13. They're in the red zone, and they'll pass it. He's got it. That's about as close as you can get to that marker, and it will be 2nd and just a few breaths away from the first down. Using the quick game. And they're going to lose yardage there. The defense completely owning the front. So we open the final period with a 3rd down play. Guys, we've reached the end of the period, and North Carolina's on top. And as we switch ends of the field, let's take a quick look at the national rankings. Not only is the scoreboard on their side, but so too is time as we open the 4th. The Fighting Irish now with a 3rd down play to open the final period. They'll stick to the ground, looking for the marker. Touchdown, Fighting Irish! And they grab the advantage, taking the lead here in the 4th.
And this is a running back guys, that gets better as the game goes on. Here we are late in this one, and he's still breaking off big runs. Impressive, making people miss, showing you the speed. And that touchdown gives his team the lead.
And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. The drive starts from their own 25-yard line. Off the play fake on first down to throw. Got his man downfield. Finally corralled, but not before. He picks up the first down.
Man, it's so important when you play QB. I got to know when to put some air on it, and I got to know when to rocket that thing in there. Work in the middle of the field. He knew he needed the rocket. Threw it in there. Great job, great catch.
Dropping back, it's Baker. Those two failed to make the connection. It's an incomplete pass. They're dealing with a second and long. Off play action. Throws to the wideout. It's picked off, and that's number 10. Taking it the other way. And they capitalize not only on the pick, but the great return to give the offense tremendous field position. Notre Dame has the ball and ready to get moving. They unleashed an aerial assault last time that took them right to the end zone, David.
So, Reese, with that drive, I think you've accomplished something you wanted to accomplish. Make this defense think. You put them back on their heels. Now, shoot, Palmer, you might be able to slip a few runs in on this drive to really jack them up.
Yeah, I like that idea, but I also like the fact that speed kills. They've got it at the receiver position, so if you've got one-on-one matchups, man, take advantage.
And he never had a chance. Just stopped cold as soon as he got it. The Irish will need to move the sticks on third and long to keep this drive going. And he got smacked just as he released the pass. It's incomplete. So on fourth down, here comes the field goal kicker in a huge spot. Never a doubt. That gives them now a 7-point lead here in the final period.
And that was an important kick here in the fourth quarter, man. You want to take that touchdown lead, make them have to go the length of the field and score a TD. Nice execution by this offense. Nice job trusting your kick.
They'll put this one in play. First snap of the drive from the 25. Off the play fake on first down to throw. A strike downfield. That's the kind of play that can really get you going as they have a first down at the 43. Big chunk play to start this drive. Now they'll really try to take it to this defense. Looking to throw, it's Baker. Lofts one high and deep. And he throws another interception, his third of the night. And a big return after the INT sets up the offense for this possession. Notre Dame has the ball and ready to get moving. Jesse, they had to kick a field goal the last time they had it.
Yeah, and oftentimes early in games, you're just trying to find your rhythm. Some things work, some don't on that first drive, David. Be interesting to see what happens here in the second drive.
Yeah, you got a feel for the defense now. You understand what they're trying to do, what their game plan is. Now you get to go into phase 2 of your game plan.
Complete to the right. He's brought down, but there's a flag on the play. Let's see if it stands. A very productive play until it was wiped out by that penalty, and they'll go back to work. First thing you want to do if you're in a hole is stop digging. It's 1st and 20. The snap sets up the throw. Catch in the middle, it's locked. He's brought down quickly. Minimal gain there, still a bit short of the first down. Try to make up for some of that lost ground on second down. Wants to go up top. Unloads to the right. Just a hair too much on it from this big-armed sophomore quarterback. The Irish facing quite a challenge here on 3rd and a mile. He might want another play. On 3rd and long, he's going to have to turn one loose downfield. And that'll be incomplete. They certainly weren't afraid to take a shot there, and now it's 4th down. Notre Dame lining up to punt it away. He'll call for the fair catch and make it at the 14, and they'll be backed up to start this drive. This drive will open from the 15. Looking for a man. It's Baker. Fires to the wideout. And it's incomplete. If you're going to take a hit like that, you might as well hang on to the ball. They've got him pinned deep in their own end, and this crowd trying to help keep them there. Now the play fake. And the defense makes a play, sacking him back at the 10. On that play-action fake, the action was the quarterback got clobbered after he faked the handoff.
It definitely didn't work. The fake is supposed to be the most important part of that, to try to get the guys to suck up just for a second, but you can tell the offensive line.
For the fourth time tonight, it's an interception.
And if you're the quarterback, you might want to stop throwing that guy's way. I mean, you knew coming into this game, David, he's one of the best corners in the entire country. He's already been picked off twice now. He is literally living in this quarterback's head rent-free.
And so nice to have a guy like this that can cut off half the field, because now you can put resources elsewhere. He's proven if you try me, bad things are going to happen.
Defense rose up deep in its own end on that last play. Now a second and long coming. The run up the middle, trying to find his way to the goal line. Touchdown, Irish! And they add 6 more to the board with that trip to the house. As they push that lead out, a really good opportunity to get back in the win column. We check in with Kevin Connors. What's going on, Kevin?
All right, guys, got a final score on one of the more intriguing games this week. Indiana unleashed a furious offensive attack and reminded folks in Bloomington of what things were like when Lee Corso was in charge. An A-plus performance from the Hoosiers. All that speculation all week, and now we know. But something tells me, fellas, we haven't heard the last of either of these teams.
Kevin, thanks a lot for that one. Sounds as if they had a good one there. Oh, they're after him. That's caught. It's Goss. And he goes out of bounds after coming up with positive yardage there. The 2-minute timeout arrives, and we have certainly seen miracles in college football, and they will certainly need one here. Looking for a man. It's Baker. Under fire. Pressure's there, and he gets rid of it.
Well, this has been a day to forget if you're this quarterback. And I got to be honest, guys, I'm surprised he's still even in the game right now, because he's had zero rhythm. He hasn't been accurate. He's thrown a ton of interceptions. Most coaches would have pulled their guy by now. I know the guy I played for back in college, he would have pulled me about.
And the rush will get to him at the 25. Down in the fourth quarter, it's too late for empty possessions. They'll go for it on 4th down. Trying play action. Here's a throw downfield late. Can't find his man. It'll be incomplete, and that is a heartbreaker this late in the game. Great place to start for this offense. Wants to throw on 1st down. Caught in the backfield. It's lost. They'll spot the ball at the 12 after that completion. Quick timeout called by the defense, stopping the clock to save as much time as possible for their offense. Now down to the 12-yard line. It's 1st down. They want that clock to run. He bullies his way all the way down to the 5-yard line. Timeout called there by the defense, desperate to get the ball back and save as much time as possible. Leaves it with the back. This time the defense was ready, and they stop him in his tracks.
Well, this running back has had a pretty good day so far in this game, and I think the key right now is for the defense to find a way to slow him down. He had a good run 2 plays ago. The defense gets the TFL on this one. I think you got to change.
Touchdown, Notre Dame! And they take it in for 6 more points. They want to finish the season strong, and man, are they doing that here in this Week 11 performance.
And this offense continuing to put up points. This game's out of reach. You know you're going to win, but still throwing the football, still finding that connection. I imagine there'll be some salty handshakes at the end of this game.
The drive starts from their own 25-yard line. Back to pass, it's Baker. Pocket breaking down. Can't make the connection. The pressure there caused the missed timing. Backed up now, here's 2nd and long. Looking to fire. Grabbed in the backfield. It's Gauze.
And this game is obviously out of hand. But I think the fans would argue, too, at this point, like, all right, well, let's not throw checkdowns, right? Let's throw some deep balls and continue to open up this offense and keep fighting. I think that's what you want to see. You want to see your squad not quit. Keep fighting until the very end of the football game.
And they'll do more than move the chains. They'll move that thing more than 30 yards down the field before he's finally stopped. He'll spike the ball to try to save every precious second he can. Plenty of work to do here on 2nd and long. Back to pass. Grabbed behind the line. It's Gauze. He is stopped behind the line of scrimmage. They'll lose yards on that one. And they'll spike the ball to try to save as much time as they can. Boy, if they don't convert this 4th down, there will be questions to be answered. He'll try to throw and pick up the 1st down. And that makes 5 interceptions in this one. The nightmare is alive. Got room on the return. He's at the 20. And after the turnover, out of bounds at the 12 to set up this offense. We sensed a great deal of confidence.